One small piece hit the camper, nothing huge. It was terrifying though. If wind is ever going to be more than 25 miles an hour again, me and Vega are going to bug out. I'm getting wet just standing here in the door. It just hasn't been good weather for making a gardening video. Oh, this is what we got. Apparently all weekend. I'm about to have to start weed eating, but you know what that means. Layers for the garden. It's cleaned up mostly at this point. But things got crazy here this past Tuesday night. And Wednesday night, we got 2 runs of it. This tree right here is like 290 feet tall. And these limbs came out of the very top of it. This big limb came down like a spear and went into the ground all the way up to here. Look at this. This oak tree is home to a bunch of acorn woodpecker that live in that section right there. They were going nuts the next morning after this happened. They're not in this broken section, in that tall section. They live right there. Can't get it out of the ground. They said some wind was 50, 60 miles an hour. I think the highest wind was clocked around 110. It was intense living through it, I'll tell you that much. And I'm glad I don't have to do it every day. All of that brush being stacked here. We're in a chipping program. 2 fellas show up with a huge chipper and chip your brush. So now's the time of year we want to get ready for them. Gotta watch my step. This is slick. Let's see who all is here. Toey! Toey! There goes the squirrel. Toey! There he is. Hello, dear. Enjoy your nut. I can't hold the camera in. Peanuts. Oh, right there. Oh. Okay. Creek is flowing. Another day of rain coming. Bless everybody. A lot of folks are flooding. They're all rotten now. Right where it sits, I'll turn this pile into a compost. But in late summer, this is a good source of food for the deer. It tides them over when everything else is dry and hot, when there may not be as much green forage. Right through that path right there, that's the woods and the creek. So it's pretty perfect for them. There was a mother fox sitting on the edge of the woods. She barked at me. That's what made me look over here. I looked over just in time to see her 2 kits using these 2 hoop covers as a trampoline. And they were bouncing on and off, and she just sat there and watched. They hang out in the orchard and they eat the low-hanging fruit. Both mama and the kits can fit through the fence. So yeah, the garden's still here. Right where we left off film-wise. These sunny spots last about 10 minutes and then it's raining again. I have one more thing I can show you. Look at the sun, hooray! These tomatoes are finally finished. So those are going to the compost. Remember, a few videos back I made a sample row cover. This is the first time in many, many seasons that I've been able to grow beets from seed. I love beet tops. I guess it's the little things for a gardener, but this is really exciting. These beets sprouting from seed and still being alive while the slugs are emerging with the rain. The rats not eating them all the way down to the ground. This is a huge, huge, huge win. And if I can accomplish steady green growth the full length of these rows, then I can finally say I've figured out how to garden food for me without completely excluding the wildlife. Lots more coming on this. And I've got some different ideas. This was quite labor intensive, building this. These hoops. And maybe mount them on wood and do some sort of a hybrid. A combination of this wooden frame with those hoops, I think would be a lot quicker. And then putting wire over the hoops. It has to work. Can't tell if these are onions. Smell like grass. Sure looks like onions, doesn't it? I'll put them back in the ground over here. I have a little experiment going. I thought possibly, where'd he go? Here he is. I thought this might be a Luna moth. I've been raising it for about 2 weeks. It's getting really big. It's probably just like a cabbage worm or, well, it's going to be some sort of moth. I've got this little 10-gallon aquarium. I'm just raising it to see. I just want to watch it develop. It's shocking, shocking how much it eats. Why do I have a caterpillar, you ask? Well, maybe it was because of the wind event. It ended up in my camper. It was much, much smaller, like half this size. It must have got blown out of its cocoon because it should not be out this time of year. It should be in a cocoon right now. So, it'll just become our little experiment. This little terrarium is big enough that when it does hatch, it won't hurt its wings, and I'll just turn it loose. I've always got animals going in one way or another. I got this little spider living in the mirror. It's been in there for weeks. It comes out when I talk to it. I think the camera scares it a little bit. But when I just come and talk to it, it comes all the way out. It's really, really, really grown. These little spiders, I had the same kind of little spider living in the corner of my shower, in the windows of the RV. It's about to get too big to crawl in and out of there. You're doing good, little spider. I'll see you tomorrow.
Keep the light on, I'm coming home. I no longer want to roam. Set the table, 'cause I know that I'm running out of road. I wandered for miles all around. Dawn had left me sunset homestead bound. The only time I was ever found was when
Thanks
I
for
got
watching.
lost in you.
See ya.